the chosen DARNA to replace Angel Locsin finally arrived at ABS CBN. Last time, everyone was shocked after the Kapamilya star Angel Locsin announced that she will no longer playing the role of DARNA in the upcoming movie This 2016 under Star Cinema due to her spinal problem. The actress still has to undergo therapies and medication treatment. Angel's post on her Instagram, "And I hope and pray that you will give the same amount of love and support to the new Darna. Rest assured that the ABS CBN had already chosen the perfect feed to fill in Darna's boots. Again, thank you." Angel doesn't reveal who will replace her for the said movie. It's also for the surprise announcement of ABS CBN. But recently, ABS CBN Kapamilya website was so busy because of a survey regarding on the next Darna star. The names of the actresses who are nominated for this role are Liza Soberano, Nadin Lustre, and Jessy mendiola. Many people gave their bad comments about this idea. Invite you to watch the video. Fernandes' sister was shot dead with a cardboard drug pusher and GMGA celebrities. Aurora Moynihan, 45, who is married to Fernandes' younger sister, was found dead with gunshots and a cardboard saying drug pusher and GMGA celebrities, kasunod na Aquino, in BRGY. Agong Norte, Quezon City at 1:55 a.m., September 11. In an article released by Philstar.com, witnesses narrated that at 1:40 a.m., a Toyota Fortuner pulled over along Temple Drive corner Giraffe Street and they heard 5 gunshots leaving Moynihan's dead body. After the gunshots were heard, the car left towards White Plains Avenue. The plate number of the vehicle was not identified. Investigation reports say that police officers found some drug paraphernalia inside Moynihan's bag such as 4 pieces aluminum foil, improvised lamps, 2 improvised glass tutors and 4 sachets of suspected illegal drugs. However, Moynihan's death has not yet been confirmed to be connected to any illegal drug activities according to Quezon City Police District, QCPD, Chief Superintendent Guillermo Eliezer. Furthermore, Moynihan's cell phone was also recovered and the police department said that it may give them any lead or hint about the victim's suspect. On the other hand, Tony is not yet releasing any statement about the incident. Moynihan's death followed the arrest of Lee Salonga's brother Philip Salonga, 37, in a buy-bust operation in Pasig City last Thursday, September 8. Salonga's arrest on the other hand followed his alleged cohort's arrest in BRGY. Pinahan, Quezon City. Meanwhile, Salonga admitted that he is selling ecstasy but not illegal drugs. His half-sister Lee Salonga issued her statement and asserted that when Philip will be found guilty, his brother should be responsible for his own actions. Invite you to watch the video. Robbed the $600 in the Social Security money in the bra of the old lady. Thief got what he deserved. On one fateful day, Maria Vasquez, a 93-year-old woman who lives in a public housing in the outer city of New York, decided to come out of her comfort zone and have one of her rare visits to outside. Accompanied by her caretaker, they went to a bank in East Harlem and stopped there to get some cash over. This was so she can get a new pair of comfortable shoes at a store called Regine's. Maria has survived 3 strokes in her lifetime, but never would she have imagined that she would endure something that was about to happen. The surveillance people were shocked when a long-haired man came swooping in out of nowhere, coming up to Maria and reached straight into her shirt. Maria's money was kept in her bra, so it wouldn't be able to be stolen from her, or so she thought. The man grabbed $600 of Social Security money and scratched her chest in the process. The robbery was swift and smooth. This money was for her bills and her food. As soon as Maria came back to her senses, she screamed for help, but the thief had already gotten away. Word spread like wildfire and the thief was dubbed as the worst person in New York. So the police got down to business immediately. 2 days later, the police tracked him down to his home. The 26-year-old Brooklyn man, dubbed as the worst person in New York, was charged with 2 counts of robbery, 1 count of grand larceny and 1 count of criminal possession of stolen property. But this doesn't end the story with Maria. The store owner then proceeded to give Maria the shoes she wanted plus return the money she lost. Felix Roque, the mayor of West New York, New Jersey presented Maria with a check for $1,000 in donations. "You hear stories about people hurting people," he said. "This is a story about people helping people, and it feels good." But the generosity didn't end there. A stranger set up an online fundraiser that raised $2,000 for Maria, more than triple its goal. Maria says she's overwhelmed by the show of love and kindness from strangers everywhere. Invite you to watch the video. Alien blood. Doctors were shocked to find out the new blood type from this man. An article released by BuzzFlar.com narrated that during a bloodletting activity in Locsin laboratory in Surat, Gujarat, India, a man was discovered to have a unique blood type that does not belong to any of the present known blood types, so it was dubbed as blood type INRA. The man, whose identity was kept private for security reasons, shocked everybody as he possesses an alien blood, as other blogs call it, which the doctors in the blood camp cannot identify the nature. The medical professionals tested the blood several times, but they failed in identifying which known blood type does it belong. They decided to bring the blood samples in the World Health Organization, WHO, for further tests. The organization later on confirmed that the blood really does not belong to groups A, B, O or the rare type AB. The unique blood type was officially named blood type INRA, which stands for India, where the blood was found, and RA, which is the initials of the man who owns it. Meanwhile, the man who possessed the alien blood gained his celebrity status but was worried of the fact that his blood is the rarest of all. If in any situation he needed blood, it will not be easy for him to find a donor with the same blood, as he was the only one currently reported to have the unique blood type. The laboratory, however, is helping to address the matter by tracing the origin of his blood through testing his relatives. The man is in great hopes that he will not be needing blood transfusion in the near future. Invite you to watch the video. Kris Aquino leaves ABS-CBN, joins producer of Eat Bulaga. The guessing game is over. After keeping her silence for months, TV host actress Kris Aquino has finally confirmed that she is leaving ABS-CBN. In a series of Instagram posts early Monday, Aquino explained her reason for her departure from her home network for 20 years. Part 1, I want to tell you our truth and I pray you'll understand. 20 years ago, I went back to ABS-CBN after a year with GMA, Star Talk and a Viva-produced afternoon talk show. It started W/Today with Kris Aquino and ended with Kris TV. We had a memorable, excellent run. ABS saw me through my worst and my best. I had the chance to be part of career-defining shows like TWKA, The Buzz, Game KNB, Deal or No Deal, PGT etc., and had iconic movies like Feng Shui and Sukob. We were set to renew our contract February 2016. It was a generous, less demanding agreement, but at that time there was a threat to my life we needed to take seriously. I had to regain my health, and I needed time for my family and me. We didn't sign then. I went to Hawaii, came back to campaign, then left again. Our agreement was we'd talk when I got back. That is the risk of taking time for yourself when you come back. There's no guarantee that a space will be held for you. We spoke in July, but there was no definite show and no assured time frame of my return on air. I perfectly understood. As much as I wanted to believe I was a pillar of the network, everybody is dispensable. And I say that with no bitterness, just honesty. So to all of you saying please don't leave, it wasn't a choice that was just mine to make. I take my share of the responsibility. And I say that with so much gratitude in my heart. We were set to renew our contract February 2016. It was a generous, less demanding agreement, but at that time there was a threat to my life we needed to take seriously. I had to regain my health, and I needed time for my family, and me. Aquino's post read. Former President Benigno Aquino III disclosed in April that terrorist group ABSCBN plotted to kidnap his sister Kris and boxing icon Manny Pacquiao. This was confirmed by the TV host. We didn't sign then. I went to Hawaii, came back to campaign, then left again. Our agreement was we'd talk when I got back. That is the risk of taking time for yourself when you come back. There's no guarantee that a space will be held for you. We spoke in July, but there was no definite show, and no assured time frame of my return on air. I perfectly understood. As much as I wanted to believe I was a pillar of the network, everybody is dispensable. And I say that with no bitterness, just honesty," she continued. "So to all of you saying please don't leave, it wasn't a choice that was just mine to make. I take my share of the responsibility. And I say that with so much gratitude in my heart." Prior to leaving ABS-CBN, Aquino hosted shows like Kris TV, Today with Kris Aquino, The Buzz, and Game KNB. She also starred in the movies Feng Shui and Sukup, which she described as iconic. Without announcing that she is jumping ship to GMA, Aquino said that she is now working with Tony Vieira of Tape and APT Entertainment, producer of the TV show Eat Bulaga, which airs on ABS-CBN's chief rival network. Vieira also handles the careers of prize GMA talents Marian Rivera and Maine Mendoza. She said it was actually her good friend, TV host Boy Abunda, who reached out to Vieira on her behalf. "Our plan was initially just a digital initiative. I know you miss my food trips, and my cooking recipes, road trips, and travel, but maybe my guardian angel in heaven, could it have been you, Mom? Was working overtime, and what was an attempt at something new and experimental, evolved into a vision and a presentation that felt perfect for who I am now and for our TV collaboration," she said in a separate Instagram post. The collaboration, she said, was 30 years in the making. Mr. T actually remembered coming to our home in Time Street in 1986 to meet my mom to produce a show for me when I was 15 years old. 30 years after doommating Narang Tamang Panahan, the right time has come. Despite her exit from ABS-CBN, Aquino said there is not bad blood between her and her former network. "This is the first, and last I shall say about this chapter of my life. You deserve the true story, and I gave you my truth, so that we may all move forward. So here's a shootout of thank you to the Kapamilya network ABS-CBN for all that was, and here's a shootout of thank you to my new APT family for all that will be. And most of all, my thank you to all of you for allowing me to just be me," she said in another Instagram post. Aquino's departure from ABS-CBN came after the return of Sharon Cuneta and Agamulak to the network. Thank you for watching. Videos like you, remember the channel, register and comment below. Thank you.